we might be actually be working. Yeah. The struggle has been real this morning, and it's not just me because like other ones have been having problems with getting the live to work. So if you join, yay! Not I'm like behind, but you're gonna visit while I rush getting ready for work. It's a little cooler out. Hello, Spice House. Okay, I have to get to know you because I just saw your message last night, and I'm like, yay, someone new. Nice to meet you. And oh, quit you too. So the Furbies are over. There's like 2 cats, 2 dogs over there. So if you hear a disturbance in the force, it's the Furbies. Oh, I'm getting ready for work. I have to wear a lab coat, so I'm just wearing a t-shirt today. It's not as hot as it was yesterday, so we are raining. So hello. Oh. So I'm trying to use up my Isadora foundation. I'm so close. It made a rude sound. It's so close. So we'll see how this live works today. Oh. So hopefully you are having nice weather. We are having rain, which we need because I live in the desert. What's called the high desert. So I live 7,000 feet above seawater. But oh. It's probably going to be a short get ready with me. It took like a half hour to get YouTube to get their streaming all um, straightened out. So leaving messages for friends this morning. Oh. I like when it rains and it's fresh, clean smell happens, especially after it's been. We don't really have hot. Well, we have hot days for us, but not hot days compared to everyone else. So I love it. So I have no idea if it's buffering or if it's causing problems. Hopefully it's not. I hate this concealer. I want it gone. This one's horrible. For me. It probably works great for other people. It's CoverGirl Vitalist. I like their other one. Oh crap. It has stripes on the cap, but I can't think of what it's called. But it's almost identical. But I started later, so I know I probably won't have as many people on today. So, okay. trying to use this up. Does it sound? I keep saying, I'm trying to use it up. I have so much stuff that's so close to being done, so I can put soda goes over here. New things in my makeup on my makeup table. So got scratched last night. But I do like the crew is funny. The four-legged, my Furbies, they hear me talking, so they gotta bark, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, mom's on the computer or the phone." And then I'm like, "Oh, never mind, never mind." So if I'm buffering, I apologize. But if you hear barking, I apologize. But sometimes they just have something to say. The girls do. Tonka does too. He's the only boy out of the Furbies. But he's like, I think he partied too hard last night outside. I mean, he's a 22-pound cat. He's like crashed out on my couch and looks hungover. I'm just saying. But that's fine. He's like going on 4 this year. Yes. Yeah, he's going on 4, so he's still young. He's fixed, so he can't sow his wild oats. Not that way, anyway. And I just gotta look like, Mom, you're airing my dirty laundry. Yes, Mom is. History of the babies, the fur babies. My husband and I, our kids are grown up. We have 2 wonderful 20-some-year-olds who we adore and spoil probably more than we should. And we have 2 grandkids we definitely spoil. Definitely. But that's fine. We're grandparents. But anyway, the Furbies. So our beautiful Furbies are all, in a sense, rescues. Tonka. I lost my cat, Brady, who was about 28 pounds. A few years ago, three years ago in September, and devastated me. I mean, he was my buddy. He thought he was a dog. He was raised by dogs. There is a reason why. And he meant the world to me. And he passed away from liver failure. And I was just destroyed. Come January, February after that, I think it was February, my husband was in the pet shop and they had a rescue there. And he looks over there and there's Tonka. And Tonka looks exactly like Brady. Sorry. I still get emotional about Brady. Brady was in my life from the day he was born at my grandma's. It was one of the last things I got from my grandmother before she passed away. And there's a whole story behind Brady. But Tonka, John saw Tonka and he was like, this will make Tara happy. So he sends me this picture and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Brady. And I didn't know if I was ready. I was pretty sure I wasn't ready. And I was like, he's like, oh, I'm going to fill out the adoption papers. So I thought, well, we'd have a few weeks while they did the adoption papers and stuff. But I forgot they kind of had me on file because we had taken in foster kitties before for them. And especially the ones that have been hurt and stuff. So they already knew who I was. And when John told them how I lost Brady, they knew all our information. They already knew me from fostering. So here comes my husband, and he comes to my work. And he brings me, so there's this, Tonka's a year old, and he's already at 20 pounds. So he's not something. He's in his carrier. He looks so miserable. I feel so bad. And of course, he can't get out of the carrier because, yeah. But he's so he came home. And I think it's also because in October we had rescued 2 feral kittens that were frozen. So they weren't too feral when we got them home until they defrosted. I don't know what else to say. And he had hoped, Beal Bell was a girl, knew she was. The other kitten, who was very wild, to get a hold of her and stuff she's not one to be held still. They're going on 3, the sisters are. But he named her Jefferson, hoping for a boy. Jefferson's a girl. So, but she in her own way, she's so sweet. You'll never see her if you ever come over to my house. She's not social. She comes out at night. We have a system, her and I do, with treats. When we bought when we moved into this house from our old house, we had to live trap her from the old house. I don't think she's still forgiven him for that. In a sense, I don't think she'll ever fall for that trick again. So when we move, it could be an issue again. So, yeah. Anyway. The struggle. But anyway, so Tonka came home, and it was hard, and I felt so bad. Hello, you go rest. You didn't need to say hi. You need to go lay down. Oh my gosh, Jamie, go lay down if your head's hurting. Or you guys got a pressure front coming in. That usually happens to me when we have storms. Lay down, Missy. We'll talk tonight. Hopefully you'll feel better soon. But yeah, Tonka. The first couple months was hard because I would call him Brady and I would feel horrible. As soon as it came out of my mouth, I'd be like, I'm so sorry. But now he's Tonka. He has certain quirks. Tonka isn't crazy about dogs, other than ours. He's like, I'm bigger than you. So, because I have 10 pounds. I know. Thank you for loving. Yes. Get some rest. Feel better. I don't want you hurting. Paydays work for me sometimes for my migraines. I know it sounds nuts. Literally. Peanuts. That wasn't. Maybe that was. I don't know. But anyway. Get some rest, Missy. I'm tripping over my words. But anyway. Tonka's my baby. I love you too. You sleep goofball. Aww. But yeah, so Tonka's my big boy. Out of our crew, he's the only boy. But I love him. And so I told you a little bit of history of the sisters. They're my singers. If you ever have cats singing in the background, 9 times out of 10, it's Beulah Bell or Jeff. They will. They're also my if you ever hear me talk about nosy neighbors, these are my cats are my nosy neighbors, as I call them, because they're Beulah loves laying in the window and watching, and she will pretty soon. She'll probably come. She's laying over by Tonka right now, but she'll know when it's about time for Dad to get home, and she will go lay in the window and watch for Dad. But yeah, she watches. She likes to lay in the window and watch the neighbors and all that. So she's adorable. Jefferson will too, but I think she just likes to lay in the sunshine. So when she has a cat bed, we have sliding glass doors over by the sliding glass doors too, so she can just lay there. I want to put a cat tree there, so she's up higher, so she doesn't feel unsafe. So, but we haven't put one there yet because I like Jefferson. Jefferson likes to be higher up, so I want her to be higher up when she can. We have a cat tree in our bedroom and stuff, so she feels safe. I always do. My rugrat that I've had the oldest, well, that we've had the longest is Freya. Now Freya's story is interesting because Freya adopted us. That might be the hubby. So she, my husband has to go outside to smoke, and it was winter, and this cat would come and watch him while he smoked outside. This young cat, and he told me, he's like, "Come check this out, come check this out," and I'm like, she was adorable, absolutely adorable, but I had. There's the hubby. But I didn't want to be the one that got blamed for adopting another pet. So I was like, if I hold her, once I hold her, she'll stay. She looked well taken care of and all that. She just come on. Well, we didn't know she was working the whole neighborhood. Hello, Adrian. Morning. She was working the whole neighborhood. But she didn't have a name then and stuff. And then my husband's like, well, let's keep her. I'm like, you said it, not me. So Freya is his cat. And because she was so regal and just like she owned it when she came into our house. And her and Brady, she drove Brady nuts. Drove him nuts. Because he's like, I don't want a little sister. And he was already dealing with Yuki, the chatty Kathy right over there. You can hear my husband talking to her. She's in serious talkie mode. So anyway, Freya came in. Freya and Yuki, which my daughter lived with us. I'm doing a live chat.
Morning, everyone.
So our oldest had moved back in the house, and she had a puppy with her named Yuki. Freya had lived with us for a few months, driving Brady bonkers. So Yuki Ann comes in, this puppy, and Yuki and Freya had so much fun. They would chase it. One minute you'd see the cat chasing the dog, another time the dog chasing the cat around a house in circles. Let me tell you, they had a path. They were so cute, just adorable. And my daughter moved out, but she couldn't take Yuki. So Yuki join the house. So Yuki's a puppy, having issues, barking a lot.
A lot.
A lot. I mean, if we moved upstairs, you could hear her downstairs with Alana bark. No. Good morning.
Oh.
You
Hi.
are.
Sorry.
But so you, I mean, like, it was. I mean, you couldn't do anything with that. Like, go to the bathroom, shut the door, bark, bark, bark. So we're like, okay. So at Christmas time, a friend of mine had to rehome another Chihuahua. Yuki owns a Chihuahua, and so, and this isn't probably all that exciting and stuff, but this poor girl, this poor sweet Chihuahua, she had lost her original owner, passed away. The vet clinic that had taken care of her and another, they were companion dogs. There was two of them. Someone adopted the other dog, but didn't adopt her. They didn't take them together, which blows my mind. If they're a set pair, they're a set pair, but to each their own, I guess. What do I feel like today? So one of the girls that worked, and this is in California, her brother-in-law let's do this one. Actually, I need to use up some of my singles. Poor Mina, they got her up there to Idaho, and the girlfriend of the guy that was supposed to get her had large dogs. Not one large dog, 5 large dogs. And usually, a lot of Chihuahuas, they'll hold their own. Mina is not. Mina is a very submissive dog. She is not comfortable around large dogs. She will not try to bark at him and show that she's top dog. It's not her thing. So they couldn't take her. So the niece then breakfast. Then the niece took her and brought her to where I live, a town over, and the poor thing. Her cats tried to kill her. I don't know what else to say. It caused a lot of issues in the house, and she wanted to take her. But to give Sam space in her house, or peace in her house, let's change that, peace in her house, we took her over the holidays, and the lady kind of heed and hawed over it. And finally I was like, you know what, this poor girl, she's so quiet. She's just this little snuggler. She just wants to sleep in your lap and just cuddle. She's just she's one of those old lady dogs. And she was older. She was 5 or 6. And the poor thing, we just couldn't. We talked it out. My husband's like, you know what? She's no fuss. She's not high maintenance. She deserves a forever home and not to move around anymore. Because at this time, she's gone through 4 or 5 homes in months. She lost her original owner. She was staying in a cage in the vet clinic, which that just breaks my heart. And then she got bounced around. So we made a choice for her to stay with us. And she's been with us for 6 years now. So she's about 12. Um, she's like a little palomino, though. She prances like a beautiful little horse. She does. She's very prissy. So she's doesn't act like, well, so she's not like high maintenance princess, but she walks like a princess. I don't know what else to tell you. But we love her. We love her so much. Um, she just, she's interesting. And as she gets older, she does funny little things. So she's our doll baby. And so Yuki, like I said, Yuki came to our house when she was a puppy. When my daughter moved back in, she had already gotten her and bought her from, I think, a puppy mill. Because Yuki has unique markings and they're actually considered, which I don't believe in anything being genetically flawed, but she doesn't have the birth defects, thank goodness, that a lot would have, where they're deaf or blind and stuff. I support a Chihuahua rescue that has a lot of them that have like no lower jaw, no teeth, which Mina's losing her teeth as she gets older. But that's fine. We're figuring out. She doesn't like wet dog food though. That's where we run into a problem. The problem is real with that. But she has emotional issues. My daughter's boyfriend, when she was a puppy, which meant she was like 2 pounds, was abusive to her. He kicked her and stuff like that. So she does not function well outside of our house.
Cat fell off the bed again.
So Bella gets so excited to see Dad. She lays on the edge of the bed and she rolls. And she doesn't catch herself. She rolls. She does land on her feet though, so when she rolls on her feet. But she does that on the cat tower too. She gets all excited and she'll roll over for belly rubs. I'm pretty sure that's what she means. So she wants, and she'll. It's like a game now for her. But so yeah, so that's our zoo crew, our furries, our beautiful babies that we spoil rotten. We have to have forever homes. Tonka, in a year, he was a year old when we got him. He'd been to 3 homes. I don't think people understood his size. And they were not ready for a large domestic cat. And he's a tabby Maine Coon mix. So he looks like an oversized tabby. Been in 3 homes. Frey adopted us. I don't think we had a choice in the matter. Let's be honest here. I don't think we had a choice. Really didn't. She chose us. And she's been with us ever since. I mean, she even moved with us and had no problem. That was the biggest thing. We were worried about moving her. And no problem. None. So that was wonderful that we didn't have a problem with moving her. Because she was our biggest fear about that. And she obviously said, you're stuck with me now, people. But we don't mind. We will be stuck with her as long our entire life. She's the same age as Yuki. She just had a birthday. She should be 6. She's 6. Yuki and her are both 6. So we don't know her official birthday, but we know, unfortunately, her gestation cycle when she went into heat before we worked on that. And she is right around Yuki. So we tell we're about a month apart. So we say about the end of May for her. So we give her, the 30th of May. And then Yuki's July 4th. She's a patriotic baby. Not that she likes fireworks, which she does not. And the funny part is that John, the hubby, and I are large dog people. We were. I had a Dalmatian before this. Freckles. He would put out fireworks. He was a fire dog. But yeah, he put out fireworks. The girls couldn't have the little sparklers or anything. He would go stomp on them or crunch them with his jaw, which, he did that with rodents too. He'd pick them up with a jaw, crunch, drop. And he did that with fireworks. They were just not acceptable in his mind. That we should not be playing with that kind of stuff. But, oh well. Great dog though. He lived 2 lifespans, I was informed by the vet, because he lived to be 16. And then so all of them have a story. They all have, like, Jefferson will not socialize with anybody except John and me. I can have house sitters, cat sitters, whatever, and they know she eats. They know she uses the litter box, but they rarely see her if they see a little dark mask dart. And so she's just not. She wouldn't be adoptable. None of them. They're ours. We wouldn't adopt them out anyway. But when someone asks you questions like that, I'm like, they're not adoptable. They all have issues. Tonka had 3 strikes against him. I don't know why, because he's just a big old teddy bear. But the other girls, they're feral. The dogs, they've had their hard life. So, yeah. But I love them. We love them. They sleep with us. Believe me, there's times I can wake up and there's five cats or 5 pets, 5 Furbies, 5 children in my bed. 2 dogs, 3 to 4 cats. I've had all 6 in the bed. It's a chore. So, but I love them. We love them. And I'm almost ready to go to work. Guess my husband blowing his nose. He's got a New York nose. Big old French nose. Not Italian. French. But it's cute. We're going to put some summer fragrance on. We're going to wear Beachscapes by Jennifer Aniston. Nice summer scent. Feel better? I'm still alive. I'm almost done. So
I don't know why you would ask me that if you're still alive.
Because you have
know how I would respond.
I know you're giving me that look.
But the only thing went right all night.
This is our overlap, guys. His night is starting. His sleepy time is starting, and my work time is starting. He just got home from work. So this is our overlap. We have him a few days of the week. So. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Enjoy the summer. So Talk to everybody soon. Please give a thumbs up, comment if you want to. Please comment below and put a little heart so people know to check your channel out. Talk to you later.
Do it now. Do it now.